Hi everyone, Simon here. Hope you're all having a great start to November. This is a request for feedback, if you don't mind, about the types of things that you'd like to see me do more of in 2021. Also, if you've got any new suggestions that might be in keeping with the theme of higher playing games, you can suggest them down in the comments below as well for 2021. I've been doing some planning, not just about Higher Playing Games' YouTube channel and the website, which is now finally up and running. Hurrah! Go check it out if you haven't already. But the wider ecosystem of the Higher Playing Network brand that I run. So there's 9 projects in total. They cover music, games obviously, but also there's a niche movies site. I do music creation myself. I offer PR services for people, and I have just recently launched a net label as well for like independent niche music. The idea is that long term, this will all kind of come together to create one sustaining creative job, and perhaps many more in the future should the company be able to grow. But at the moment, it's very much in the formative years. That means that I'm very open to feedback to try and chop and change what I do. Within reason. It still needs to be something that works for me creatively, otherwise I won't be interested in doing it. But that's where your feedback comes in. You're here for a reason. I hopefully am informative and helpful in the stuff that I do. And I'd really appreciate it if you was able to kind of share me about and pass me about a bit online, if that's at all possible, just so that we can get the word out there that this is a non-clickbaity, informative channel and website that will hopefully help you make some good gaming choices and decisions. So please do leave your feedback down below. I'd really appreciate it. I'd also like to take this opportunity to say thank you to anyone that watches, subscribes or thumbs up videos that I've created. It goes a long way with YouTube for me, especially if you leave comments, because then I can chat back to you. YouTube doesn't really know what to do with my channel because I don't stay in my single niche and milk it dry to a corpse. Because my gaming tastes dive around, so do my videos. I've got different tastes, I've got different thoughts and different things, so I'm going to talk about them. So consequently, YouTube doesn't quite know what to recommend to different people because different people come to me for different things. Outside of that though, if you find me informative and would like to support me financially, I do run a Patreon campaign and it starts from $1 a month. You do get access to some free musical downloads and stuff like that for things that I create elsewhere, not necessarily for the gaming project. And you get access to behind the scenes stuff as well. If you would be interested in Patreon, but that doesn't necessarily scratch your itch, I'd be really interested in what would make you part with $1 a month. And if you ever would, for like an online content creator like me, even though I'm doing like lots of different projects, how you view that. I find all of that stuff fascinating, and I'd like to have a really good discussion with people around it. Because whilst I will not go away from not being supported on Patreon, this idea that I have of being crowdfunded and trying to not rely on advertising revenues and paid promotions and stuff like that where I can help it to sustain myself as a independent creator is ultimately where I'd like to go in the future. And so I'd be really interested to know what tips the balance for you, especially if, say, you spend loads of time on YouTube, but you pay for a Netflix subscription that you don't necessarily use. How you view the two differently. I think there's a whole psychological thing going on in there that would be quite interesting to explore. So, yeah, you guys will take care. Catch you later, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video today. Bye!